You are chasing a mirage and calling it a goal. You think financial freedom is a giant pile of cash in a bank account? You think it is a specific number that will let you stop caring. That is the lie that keeps you on the treadmill. Most people don't want freedom. They want the appearance of wealth. They want the luxury but stay slaves to the monthly payment. True freedom isn't about how much you can buy. It is about how much of your life you actually own. If you must sell your soul 40 hours a week to survive, you are not free. You are just a high-paid prisoner in a gold-plated cage. Success isn't what you display, it is what you control. Until you see the difference, you are one paycheck from a heart attack. The system is designed to keep you consuming so you never walk away. They want you hooked on status so you stay productive for them. But the game is rigged. The more you make, the more you spend, and the finish line moves. This is the psychological trap of modern serfdom. The choice is yours. Stay on the wheel or break it. Most people fail because they confuse income with wealth. Income is the fuel, but wealth is the engine. A massive engine with a leaking tank goes nowhere. You see the mansion and think freedom. Usually, it is a monster that must be fed. Financial freedom is the point where your passive output exceeds your active needs. It is a simple math equation that most people refuse to solve. They would rather look rich today than be free tomorrow. The tragedy of the middle class is pursuing comfort over power. Comfort is a warm blanket that eventually becomes a burial shroud. Power is the ability to say no to anything that doesn't align with your purpose. Most people can't say no to a boss because they said yes to a massive mortgage. They can't say no to toxicity because they said yes to a lifestyle they can't afford. You have traded your sovereignty for a flat-screen TV and a designer bag. True freedom is the ultimate luxury, but it requires the ultimate discipline. It means driving the old car so you can eventually own the dealership. It means living small today so you can own the block tomorrow. The world will mock your frugality while they drown in debt. Let them. They play a short-term game with long-term consequences. You are playing for total dominance. We are going to dismantle the myths of the retirement industry. This isn't about a pension plan or a slow 40-year crawl. This is about building an unstoppable machine that replaces your labor. The architecture of your liberation starts with a shift in perspective. Stop counting your money and start counting your days of autonomy. If you stopped working today, how long would you survive? That number is the only true measure of your freedom. Own your time or the world will own you forever. We are moving into the architecture of liberation. To build the architecture of liberation, you must stop acting like a consumer and start thinking like a sovereign. Most people spend their entire lives building someone else's empire because they are addicted to the salary. The salary is the bribe they give you to forget your dreams. To break the cycle, you must implement the 3 layers of true financial freedom. Layer 1 is the lifestyle defense. You must aggressively decouple your happiness from your spending. If you need a $5 coffee and a new phone to feel good, you are fragile. The goal is to drive your cost of living so low that the system loses its leverage over you. This is not about being cheap, it is about being untouchable. When you don't need their money to survive, they can't tell you how to think. Layer 2 is the cash flow engine. Stop trading your hours for dollars. Start trading your assets for equity. You need to build or buy systems that produce value while you are away. Whether it is a digital product, a rental property, or a dividend portfolio, you need an automated income stream. Most people buy liabilities and call them investments. A house you live in is a liability. It takes money out of your pocket every month. An investment is something that puts money in your pocket. Understand the difference or stay broke forever. Layer 3 is the leverage multiplier. You have 4 types of leverage: labor, capital, code, and media. Labor and capital are the old ways. They require permission and huge overhead. Code and media are the new ways. They are permissionless and scale infinitely. A video you record once can be watched by millions. A line of code you write once can solve problems for thousands. This is how you move from linear growth to exponential wealth. You must stop being a worker and start being a deployer. Deploy your capital into assets. Deploy your code into systems. Deploy your media into the marketplace. The world will try to convince you that this is risky. The real risk is spending 40 years in a cubicle hoping the pension fund doesn't go bust. The real risk is trusting a corporation with your family's future. You must become your own central bank. Control the flow of your capital, and you control the trajectory of your life. We are shifting from the mindset of scarcity to the mindset of dominance. This is not about retiring early. It is about playing the game because you want to, not because you have to. When work becomes optional, excellence becomes inevitable. If you are still waiting for a permission slip to be free, you've already lost. Freedom is taken, never given. Hunt for equity while the world begs for a cost of living adjustment. Build a fortress that no economic storm can tear down. Refuse to be a cog, be the architect. Stop seeking a boss and build a life that doesn't require an escape. Your freedom is a math problem. Solve it or be solved by the system. We are moving into the final stage, the relationship with wealth. The ultimate endgame of financial freedom is not the luxury you acquire, but the person you become. Most people spend their lives building a resume, but you are building a revolution. Wealth is not about having a private jet. It is about having a private life. It is the ability to walk away from anything that compromises your integrity or your time. When you master the architecture of liberation, you stop being a victim of the economy and start being its master. You must realize that the most valuable asset you will ever own is your sovereignty. Money is just the fuel that allows you to maintain that sovereignty in a world designed to take it. Stop looking for hacks and start mastering the fundamental laws of the game. The transition from consumer to owner is the most difficult jump you will ever make. But once you cross that threshold, there is no going back to the old way of living. You will see the world for what it is, a series of systems designed to harvest the energy of the masses. Refuse to be harvested. Choose to be the one who owns the systems. This is the path to true power and lasting peace. If this breakdown shifted your perspective, hit the like button and share it with someone who is still asleep. Subscribe to join the League of the Financially Free. Master your money, or it will master you forever. Go build your fortress. I'll see you in the next one.